and I'm Gigi. We are doing our quarterly readings, all right, for July, August, and September. So I'm starting off with beautiful Aries. So Aries, I've meditated on your cards and I have them laid out here. So what's going on for beautiful Aries for the next 3 months, for July, August, and September? All right. I'm just shuffling a little bit here. I hope everybody is staying nice and cool and dry out there. All right. Okay, beautiful Aries. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So Aries, for quarter 3, what I've got for you here is pretty beautiful. I've got the Page of Cups and I've got the Knight of Cups. And I have the Star card. All right. So what this is telling me is for July here, there is some sort of message that's coming to you. This feels very loving. This doesn't have to be a beloved, but I feel like this is someone very special to you. This could be a younger person. It feels like there is some sort of request or message from this person, all right? This beautiful Page of Cups energy is just lovely. And so let's find out a little bit more that's going on here. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles, okay, for July. So it does feel like this person is really needing your assistance in some way. And it feels like they are feeling sort of left out, or they're having some troubles of some kind. And so, beautiful Aries, it feels like you may be someone that they will turn to, all right? And let's get a few more cards about this. Spirit, what's going on with Aries and this beautiful person? Please give us a few more cards, please, for Aries. For July, what's going on with this person, please? All right. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. All right. So Aries, it does feel like this person is trying to find more serenity in their life. And so I think they're looking for you to help them with something. And let's get a few more cards for July. Spirit, please help us with Aries. One more card, please. All right. All right, the King of Wands. Oh, I love it. So Aries, that is your card, beautiful Aries. So this person really sees you as a leader and someone with whom they can rely on. So it feels like this is your month to really be a superhero and really help with this person or the situation that involves this person. They're trying to get away from some sort of chaos and they're trying to find more serenity. And I think you will be a powerful ally in this process, okay? And then Spirit, give us one more card for July for Aries, please, for quarter 3. July. Okay. All right. And we have the funnel card, and that says period of frustration and lessons to be learned. All right. So this could be a very frustrating issue that this beautiful Page of Cups is trying to get away from, and they are learning a lot. And I think your guidance and your leadership will be very helpful with this person. All right. Okay, and let's move on to August. All right, and here we have the Knight of Cups. And interestingly, you had the Page of Cups, and now you have the Knight of Cups. So now it feels like something is in action mode in August. So it feels like you're moving forward very emotionally. I feel like this is the stage where you are now helping and moving forward. This could be for yourself as well. I think that beautiful leadership quality that we talked about in July, I think it manifests itself through action. So whatever the plan was for July, it gets sort of moved into as we get into August. All right. And let's get a few more cards about that for Aries. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so indeed, it feels like you are helping this person, you are protecting this person, you are guiding this person. There's something about, it could actually be, actually, no, I just got a download. It feels like now you are sort of done and you're protecting your own energy. Yes, that's the feeling. Sort of like, you know, that bird in flight. Sort of you taught them how to fly on their own, and now you're protecting and you're saying you need to go out and do that, kind of pushing them from the nest. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling with this protection vibe with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it does really feel that way. And Spirit, give us a few more cards for August for Aries, please. Okay. All right, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so yes, it feels like, yes, it feels like you're busy. You've moved on to something else. I think you're pursuing, you're involved in a relationship, you're involved in other matters, and so you love that person very much. But now you are kind of taking care of your own heart with this Knight of Cups. It feels like you are pursuing your own dreams and you need some sacred space to manifest that with a beloved or a loved one that you want to be close with. So you're kind of working on that. Spirit, let's get one more card for beautiful Aries, okay? For August, please. Okay. Oh, we have the Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. So Aries, yes. So by kind of creating space with the Seven of Wands and then kind of pursuing more of your own romance and your dreams, you indeed manifest them with this beautiful Nine of Cups. So you do indeed create this reality. It's beautiful. I'm very proud of you. So you are definitely finding your passion and you're really focusing on what you need in August. Ooh, how exciting. So it does feel like you are indeed looking for kind of love, happiness, joy. You're kind of focused in on that. And so it feels like the July kind of interlude that you dealt with, now you're in a different place and you're really taking care of yourself. Okay, and let's get an overriding message for August, please. All right. And it's the shrewdness and resourcefulness of the fox, and especially in business. I love it. So it does feel like you kind of literally took care of your business, and now you're being very shrewd and resourceful, and you really are focusing on what you need right now. Beautiful. So good job, Aries. All right. And so as we get into September, Spirit, please help us with September. We've got the beautiful Star card. Look at that. That is gorgeous. So it feels like something has started for you. Hi, Emily. How are you? We're doing quarterly readings. This one's for Aries, and now we're in September. So look at that beautiful card. Oh my gosh, that's the Star card, and that's all about starting over and fresh and new. And I'm so proud of you. It feels like whatever you were working on in the earlier part of the summer, and now as we get into the fall, you're starting all fresh and new and you're very excited. And I feel like other people are seeing this difference in you and you really are growing and changing. It's beautiful. And let's see what's supporting that. Ooh, we have the Nine of Cups again. So you're just super blessed, my dear. Oh my gosh. So you really are working towards really manifesting happiness, serenity, joy. And I think this person back in July was really looking for your leadership, and they found it. I love that. Oh gosh, that's so great. And let's get a few more cards. Spirit, please help us with Aries for September. All right. We have the Three of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay. So your plan, your sort of plan for more joy and starting fresh and new, you've already started it. It does feel like it's working and things are really growing and taking off. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then Spirit, one more card, please, for Aries for September, please. Okay. The Six of Wands. Oh my gosh, you're just really lucky in September. I love it. So the Six of Wands is all about victory, patting yourself on the back for a job well done. So good for you. This really does feel beautiful. It feels like you are now ready to sort of embrace sort of all this hard work and success. And I feel like this is love related. I really do. With that beautiful Knight of Cups. I feel like you're really, this is working. Everything is aligning in the heart department. It feels really good. And then let's get one more card for Aries for September. Hi, Basit. We're doing quarterly readings. And now we're doing Aries and September. All right. All right, and we have the Sunrise card, and that's all about new and creative ideas and new ventures. And it's a fresh start. Exactly. That's exactly what the Star card is saying. So it really does feel like as you finish this first quarter, the last month in the third quarter in September, you really are fresh, shiny, new, and everything feels very exciting. I love it. All right, and let's get an overriding message from Spirit. Spirit, what is Aries' overriding message for quarter 3, please? All right. Ooh, and it's the magical map shifter. Woo! And that's very similar to the Magician card. And what that is all about, this is about someone very powerful entering into your life that is going to change your life. This is someone who really gets you and wants to walk your path with you with this magical map shifter. This is someone who, you won't even realize until you're in deep, but what you'll realize is that they're going to change your life plan. It's really interesting. I was thinking about a friend that I met when I was a teenager, and she sort of changed my whole life, and she's no longer with us. She passed away, but she introduced me to so many people, and she introduced me to the college I went to, and her twin sister became my best friend. And it's almost like she was put on earth, to help all these people, and so many other people have similar stories about her. So I kind of feel like she was a magical map shifter. She really was someone who changed the direction for so many people. So beautiful. I love it. All right, beautiful Aries. Thank you so much. And now we're going to move on to Taurus. All right. And let me read a few questions. Muskan? So what's going on with you, Muskan, while I shuffle? Are you having a tough time right now? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. What astrological sign are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. What astrological sign are you? I can skip to that sign. We can work through it. We're about to do Taurus, but we can do your sign next. All right. And now we're going to move on to beautiful Taurus. And then I'll wait for their answer. Spirit, please help us with Taurus for quarter 3 for July, August, and September, please. All right. We have July. We have August. And we have September. All right. Okay. Okay, beautiful Taurus. Let's get some supportive cards here. All right. Okay, so Taurus, for July, it looks like you are feeling very sort of, you're coming into your power with this Queen of Pentacles. It really does feel like you really are kind of learning with your earthy, beautiful self with this Queen of Pentacles energy. It really does feel like you are financially, you're feeling very grounded. I feel like this could be a new endeavor for you. It feels like something is really flowing for you with the way that you feel secure in the world. That's the energy with this Queen of Pentacles. It really is kind of your power card. And then let's see what's supporting that for the month of July. We have the Two of Swords. All right. So it does look like you're trying to make a decision. So Taurus, it does feel like, yes, you may have 2 or 3 even. I'm actually feeling 3, even though that's the Two of Swords. It feels like you have 3 different options, but only 2 are really resonating with you. That's the energy. Yes, I feel like there is something. This could be a career change. This could be moving. Something that makes you feel kind of secure in the world and creative in the world. It's a combination. Let's get more guidance. Spirit, please help us with Taurus for July. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, interesting. So yes, it feels like one of these choices is a passion. It feels like you are very passionate about something and you want to move forward with this, and you're trying to figure out with this decision how to move forward with this passion. It feels like you're very, very passionate about one of these choices. And then Spirit, give us one more card, please, for Taurus for July. All right. Woo, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. Taurus, that looks like whatever you do decide, it will be very fruitful. Okay, so that's a good sign. That means you're on the right track. Trust your gut. You know, write in your journal, write a pro and cons list, and ultimately you will be rewarded and you will feel the benefits of this decision. And then let's get one more card here from Spirit for July for Taurus. Sorry, they're falling. All right, and it's the handshake card, and that's a meeting with a stranger could be important. So keep that in mind as you're making your decisions and you're bumping into people and all that good stuff. Oh, hi, Mini-Me. How are you? How's it going? All right, so a meeting with a stranger could be important. Woo, very exciting, Taurus. So it sounds like you really, things are moving and shaking and you're in the decision phase right now. Beautiful. All right, Taurus. So let's move into the Two of Wands here for August. So Taurus, it looks like as we get into August, you are still kind of deciding this new life, what you're going to do next. This Two of Wands is all about making choices, waiting for answers, kind of like, you know, is the soup ready? Not yet. You know, it's kind of like you're still cooking and deciding and putting everything, all your affairs in order. You're still trying to figure out before you leap forward. See these two lions? They're assessing what they're going to do next, and they're going to leap and go forward soon, but they still have to decide. And then let's see what's supporting that. Ooh, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so it does feel like there's a little competitive energy with this decision. So it feels like there are other people and other factors. Or my other interpretation of this for August, Taurus, is that there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily understanding what you're doing, but you understand what you're doing. There's a lot of sort of chaotic thought around it, but you're very clear on it. So you may not have much support from the peanut gallery, but you are going forward beautifully. All right, and let's get a few more cards from Spirit for Taurus for August. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're being very careful and very methodical as you move forward. So yes, and there'll be a little bit of Five of Wands energy, a little bit of people not quite understanding, or maybe not understanding the directions. That's kind of that vibe too. Maybe, you know, something that you were trying to manifest and someone didn't get the email. So make sure to really recheck with things and ask lots of questions with that Knight of Pentacles energy, and it will start to manifest. Just take it slow and steady. All right, see the Knight, he's off his horse and he's walking. He's being very careful with the landscape as he moves forward, but he doesn't stop. He keeps going. All right, and one more card, Spirit. Oh, look at this, the Ten of Cups. So everything does work out. Oh, Taurus, I love it. It's beautiful. And you know, Taurus, this could involve a water sign. I kind of get that feeling. So keep in mind, whoever you're talking to, see if they're a water sign. I feel like that is going to be the person that will help you get the right answer for you to move forward. All right? Okay. And then Taurus, let's move on to September. We have the Four of Swords. Oh, look at that. So September is your time to rest. After all this shift and all this transition, this is your time to take a break. Look at that. He's hibernating. So you need to take a little bit of a break in September during that seasonal change and really allow yourself some inward time and some recharging time before you make your movement forward with this beautiful Six of Swords. You definitely are going to move on. So whatever this choice is, you're going to make it beautifully and you're going to do a great job. Woo, Taurus, excellent. Emily, I can do a reading for you right after Taurus. Do you have time to stay? And what sign are you, Emily? All right, Spirit. We have the Six of Cups. So indeed, by moving forward, I think this is someone, yes, when you were resting and replenishing, this is someone maybe you knew from your past who's going to pop up and help you with going forward with this new thing, okay? I really see it. Ooh, it's gorgeous. All right, and one more card, Spirit. And look at that. We have the Fool card. Oh, yes. So finally you can reset and start over, beautiful Taurus. So September is your month for getting the answers that you've been working so hard on and manifesting. You're going to start all over and all fresh and new, and you're going to not have as much worry because all those plans and all that stuff that you've been working on, it starts to happen. All right? All right. And let's get an overriding message for September. All right. And this says older man. dealings or relationship with an older man. So indeed, this could be the person that will be helping you move to a more serene place, start fresh and new. This could be someone you knew from childhood or someone you knew before that pops up to help you move forward with these plans. And then Spirit, give us an overriding message for August. All right, and we have the butterfly, a change for the better. I forgot to do that earlier. Look at that. So this is all really exciting for you, Taurus. Oh, I love it. All right, beautiful Taurus, let's get an overriding message for the whole quarter, okay? For July, August, and September for beautiful Taurus. All right, we have the compass card. Ooh, Taurus, I love it. So yes, you are finding your compass and what makes you feel good in the world, and you are following your message. It feels like people weren't getting it, and then finally someone gets it that's older and that helps you out. But look at that. You find your way in the world, and you really do follow your dream, okay? Follow it beautifully. And there's a 5 and a 0. So look for those numbers. Look for 5s and 0s on your compass and on your path as you find your direction. All right? All right. Thank you, Taurus. So Emily, I will do Scorpio next, okay? And then I'll focus on your question, beautiful Emily, okay? Oh, I'm glad you liked it. That's so great. I know. My best friend is a Taurus. I love Tauruses. All right, let's skip down to Scorpio for beautiful Emily. Okay, Emily, I'm going to do Scorpio, but I'm going to focus in on your question. All right, my dear? All right, this is for Emily, who is a Scorpio. And so I'm hoping other Scorpios will join us in praying for Emily, that she gets recovered beautifully and that she gets healed. Okay, Spirit, please help us. Give us the message we need for beautiful Emily, all right? All right. For July, we have the 9 of Pentacles. For August, we have the Chariot. And September, we have the Knight of Wands. All right. And then let's do some supporting cards for that. All right. I'm gonna have a card here. Card here. All right. Okay, so Emily, what we're going through now in July for this quarter, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is really an interesting card. This is all about, this is all about sort of taking care of business. I feel like you're doing all the work you need to do to make this happen and to be fruitful, all right? So it does feel like you have support around you with this problem. It does feel like, I'm really proud of you. It feels like you've pulled in your resources to have people be of service to you and help you with this 9 of Pentacles. I really do feel like, you feel, like you have a circle around you. That's kind of the energy. It feels, it feels like the people around you are doing kind of a lot of necessary things to make everything work. That's kind of the energy, yes. And then let's get the supportive card here. Oh, and we have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so 2 9s. That's really interesting. So that does feel like you are very blessed. And this will be something that you will be sort of blessed in getting better soon. That's the energy. And of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not, please, you know, I'm not a doctor. But this energy does feel really, you know, 9s are all about things manifesting. So whatever you have in your mind that you go back to over and over, really focus on the positive thoughts that go through your head as you deal with this. That's very helpful. And I think those small things, and look for the number 9. This is such a powerful number for you. Woo! I love it. And then Spirit, give us a few more cards for Emily, the Scorpio, for July, please. Sorry, I'm dropping cards here. All right, we have the Hanged Man, and that's all about changing perspectives. So maybe a second opinion, a different perspective. Maybe somebody else might have a perspective on what's going on with you with your health, and also looking at it from a different angle. Maybe there's a different medication that you hadn't thought of before, a different treatment or a different doctor. That's kind of the energy, changing perspective, whatever that means for you, okay? And then one more card, Spirit. The 8 of Cups. All right. So yes, it does feel like you do take a journey somewhere. Are you going to be traveling for this treatment? It feels like there is some sort of someone is either coming to you or you're going to them in this month. So there's something about maybe you had to walk away from something, something about walking away and or going towards something. So there was movement this month around this. And then Spirit, give us one more card for Emily, the Scorpio, for July, please. All right. And we have the Sunrise card, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. So indeed, that reinforces that 8 of Cups energy. So you are definitely starting something fresh this month regarding this. And this also could be that new people are coming in to help. The sort of fresh energy, I feel that happening. Yes. All right. And then as we get into August, we have the Chariot. So that kind of goes with the same message. Things are moving for you. You are moving forward. Look at that. Isn't that a great card? And so it does feel like you are ready to move forward, and you also are in balance. You really are learning how to balance something inside, outside, spiritual, physical. You're learning balance as you move forward. It is really beautiful. And then Emily, let's look at this card. And this is the Devil card. Sorry, don't be scared of the Devil card. That's merely about attachments. It could also be a Capricorn that's helping you out with this. Excuse me. But it's all about things feeling attached. Excuse me, and having a hard time going through this. And so, yes, it does feel like whatever the attachment is, excuse me, and things that aren't feeling right for you, it feels like it's time. Maybe someone is attached to something and it's time to release something to help you on your progress. So maybe there's someone who's obsessed with work or obsessed with whatever. This could be someone in your life that has issues around addiction. And so it feels like they are learning to detangle and find their balance to be of service to you and help you. And then Spirit, please give us one more card for August for Emily, please. All right, we have the Two of Cups. So indeed, I feel like this person really wants to align with you and really help you. I feel like there's actually, even though it's a Two of Cups, I feel like you're aligning with a group. That's the energy. It feels like you are ready to have other people come to your aid and for you to be available. That's the energy. In spirit, one more card. Okay. All right, the Three of Cups. Yes, indeed. People are coming towards you and wanting to help. So there is going to be a group effort here. I really feel it. People are wanting to come out of the woodwork and really be in your life and be helpful as you go through this. All right, Emily, and let's get one more card. Sure, you can ask a question. Yeah, of course, Glass Rose, absolutely. What sign are you? Because we're doing Scorpio for July, August, and September for Q3, and I can have you come up next. What's your sign? We were going to do Pisces for Mini-Me next. What is your sign? Oh, you're Scorpio. Okay, well, we're working on it right now. Yes, we're doing Scorpio right now. And we're in August, okay? All right, and for August, the final message is the peacock, and that's beware of great pride. So it feels like if someone is not in that team energy and being of service and being supportive and loving with you and having that chariot energy of being balanced and helping you as you move forward with your recovery, beware of those people who are too prideful, who try to make it all about themselves. That energy can do other things. Maybe they can go grocery shopping or they can make phone calls, but definitely around your sacred space, have the peacock kind of energy go off and do other things for you. Maybe post things on social media for you. But as far as you want real loving, beautiful people in your inner circle, let's look at that card again. You really want this energy, that beautiful healing, lovely energy around you as you get better. All right. All right. And let's move on to September for beautiful Scorpio and beautiful Emily and beautiful Glass Rose. All right. Now in September, we have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is all about making things happen. They're all about their passion. They're very fire in the belly. You know, when I think of this, I think of like athletes, you know, they're really beautiful and they're always in movement and they're very proud of their actions. So it feels like that's the energy. Knights are always movement, okay? And wands are always about really getting intense and passionate and fire in the belly. So it does feel like things start to shift in September. I feel like September is sort of the month of shifting, all right? And so make sure to really have those supportive people around you as you shift into action mode and you really start to take care of this, whatever the ailment is. And of course, I'm not a doctor. This is entertainment purposes only. But whatever this is, make sure that you have people that aren't just going to talk, talk, talk. You want them to do, do, do. This is all about movement, all right? And then let's see the supportive card here. It's the Four of Cups. All right. So it does feel like, yes, it feels like you had a little dissatisfaction around something and now you're making a better choice. That's the energy for September. And I think that is what creates the movement for you and really going forward. In Spirit, give us a few more cards, please, for September, for Scorpio, for Glass Rose and Emily, please. All right. Oh my gosh, it's the Four of Cups again. Okay, So you really are dissatisfied. There is a feeling that you want to make a different choice. So as we get into September, as we roll into September, I want you to be very careful about not picking choices that don't feel good in your stomach and in your gut. I want you to trust the process, trust your inner instincts and those wonderful warm people in your circle that you developed in August. I want you to rely on them too to help you if you're not feeling well. And I want you to make really good decisions around this movement of going forward. All right? Okay, let's do one more card. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. So yes, you come into your power and you start to speak very clearly and very articulately, and you really let people know what you need to get better. All right, and let's do one overriding card. Oh, Glass Rose, thank you for asking. If you go on my homepage, I have private readings. I do them through stan.com, stanstore.com, and I would be happy to give you a private reading. And that is something I do. I send it to you, a video, and that's that service. So just click on the link. After this live, I will have it here, and it's also on my homepage, the link, all right? In my bio, okay? All right, and let's get one more card for September. And we have the Cane card. Pay attention to your health. Yes, that's the overriding message for September. And only take quality. People, places, doctors, hospitals, treatments, only take quality. So by paying attention to the details of you getting better, this is all about really keeping your eye on things as much as you can and have your sacred circle keep an eye on the details. It's like, oh, did she get her medication today? She needs it now. You know, it's always good to have a health advocate, a friend or a retired person that has time to help you and maybe to have their own chart on a computer of how your progress is going. Someone who can be a loving, kind, and very detail-oriented person. All right, and let's get an overriding message for the whole quarter, okay, for Scorpio. This is for beautiful Emily and beautiful Glass Rose. And this is the Gentle Gardener card. And this is all about cultivating exactly what I just said. Isn't that weird? It's all about cultivating the life you want and the way you want to live it. All right, look at this. And see, they have that spirit above helping them harvest what they want, focusing on the things that they need to heal. All right, with this Gentle Gardener. And it is all about, like, you know, what you want, visualize what you want, tell the people that you feel safe around, and then nurture it and help it grow, okay? And Spirit is there. And also ask Spirit to help you, definitely, as you get to that place. All right. Woo! I love it. All right. And now we're going to move on to Gemini. Oh, I'm sorry, Mini Me was here, and we're going to move on to Pisces for Mini Me. Are you still here, Mini Me? Oh, shoot. Okay. Huh. Well, if you go into one of my new videos, sorry, Glass Rose, If you go into one of my videos, you'll see it. It'll say for a private reading, click on link. You may have to copy and paste. Okay. All right, I think Mini-Me is gone, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Oh, let's see. Okay, thank you, dear. I'm wishing you lots of love on your recovery, my darling. And I look forward to speaking with you again in a more private setting. All right, and now we're gonna move on to Gemini. Thank you, Emily. I'm wishing you lots of love in your recovery, sending you lots of white light, lots of green light, lots of healing, my dear. Okay, beautiful Gemini, you're up next. What's going on with Gemini? We have the Eight of Cups. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Woo, Gemini. All right. So Gemini, it feels like as we get into July, it looks like you are definitely like, wow. I mean, you are really kind of reevaluating some stuff with that Eight of Cups energy. And then what's supporting that is this card, which is the Knight of Wands. All right. So yeah, Gemini, it does feel like things are moving for you. You know, a lot of people are getting Knight cards. So I feel like this quarter is all about shifting before the winter in the Northern Hemisphere in the winter, before you're sort of shifting and getting things taken care of before things start to get more quiet and more subdued. You know what I mean? Here, there we go. Can you see that? There you go. And so it does feel like, indeed, with this Eight of Cups energy, yeah, it feels like you are working, you're taking care of business. I think that's the term, really, for July. I love it. It's almost like you really are focused on quality work this summer. And it does feel like you're kind of almost helping others. I feel like you're showing others how to get things done with high quality. Yeah, and I feel like you're showing people what it's like to feel passion and excitement over your career or your life. Whatever you do in all day to make you happy, I think you're modeling that behavior for others. I really see that. It's beautiful. It's like you're kind of, you're like showing people, you know, I jump out of bed and I love to get things done. That's the energy. Beautiful Gemini, that's the vibe here. Yes, I really feel it. And then what I love about this is it does feel like you are teaching. That's the energy. I get kind of a teaching energy from this. And let's get one more card from Spirit. Oh, my first name is Gigi. Hello, Emily. Nice to meet you. I'm Gigi, everyone, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mention that earlier. All right, and we have the Judgment card. What I love about this card is this is all about shedding the old you. It's almost like you're showing people what it's like to realign, to let go of old habits, old behaviors, and really learn how to work so hard. You know, I've never met a Gemini that wasn't a hard worker. I mean, I think that's just kind of one of the personality traits of Geminis. And someone who's so creative and can, you know, play piano and dance and run a business and be a race car driver and garden. And it's like they're like Martha Stewart, you know, or somebody like that. She must be a Gemini. You know what I mean? It's like they're very multi-talented. And I've always been in great admiration of Geminis. So it does feel like you really are reinventing yourself and kind of teaching others something this month. That's the energy. And then let's get one more card. And then we have the Page of Cups. So it does feel like you are teaching a younger person something. This Page of Cups energy, it feels like you might be mentoring someone, but someone is watching you and watching your zeal and your zest for life, and they really admire you greatly, okay? That's the energy. And let's get one more final card for July for beautiful Gemini. And it's the Bread card, period of prosperity and abundance. Woo, look at you, Gemini. You're just bringing in the bacon. And that's great. So you not only have passion and hard work, and you're in movement and you're making things happen, but you're also prosperous. So that combination is just gorgeous. And that does feel very twin energy. Feels like you are tapped into the creative and you know how to make money. So many people don't. So many people who are artists, you know, they are not able to make very much money from their beautiful art, so they have to do other things and then come home and do art. But it looks like you're able to blend the two together, and that's, boy, that's gorgeous. Not very many people can do that, beautiful Gemini. Okay, and let's move on to August. Okay, put that there. All right, Gemini. So for August, we have the King of Cups. And this is a great card. This is all about leadership. And this feels like, yes, it does feel like you're someone in power, and you're very a kind and loving, powerful person. You could be a parent. This does feel, or a CEO, or a doctor, or someone who is in charge of people. And you also are very creative. So it does feel like you are emotionally very happy and very settled. And I think that this energy, sort of modeling that to others and showing that, it really does give you a lot of great joy and a lot of great satisfaction that people are watching you and learning really good skills. Yes, that's the energy. And then here we have the Strength card. Woo! So there could be a Leo that you're mentoring. Could be this Page of Cups energy from July. You are mentoring someone, or the Strength is also courage. And it could be that you've had to pull in some inner resources in August in order to be very courageous and face something. I like that energy, though. It's really beautiful. It does feel, yeah, it does feel like this gives you great satisfaction, and you really are helping others with this beautiful energy. I really feel that. Very strong. And then let's get one more card for Gemini for August. We have the High Priestess. This is interesting. This is all about psychic powers and tapping into spirit. So yeah, this could be that you could be a spiritual leader, but it also could just be that you're very psychic. And a lot of, it's interesting, a lot of people in the medical field have a lot of intuition, and they want to heal and they want to help, but their culture, or people around them, would not allow them to be more mystical, and so they tap into the physical, and they do become, my mom is retired, of course. She's long retired, but she was a nurse for many years, and she's very psychic, and she could almost kind of tell what was going on with people. She was very tuned in, but she also had to learn all of the science in order to help them. So that's kind of this energy, it's very Gemini, this sort of blend of the spiritual and the material. Yeah, that's the energy. Let's get one more card. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. All right, so yes, so your power with that Queen of Cups energy, with that beautiful orca, and the Queen of Wands, it does feel like with that Strength card, this is a fire sign, it does feel like there is a Leo. This could be someone who is your biggest fan. This could be someone that you've trained. This could be your best friend. I do feel there is a strong fire sign Leo energy around you. And it also is when Leos are having their birthday. So I feel like this is someone who is definitely in your life and just loves you and supports you and wants you to keep going forward with that beautiful leadership energy. Yes, I love it. And then let's get an overriding message for August. Spirit, please help us with Gemini for August. All right. And it's the ear card, and it's all about good news. So yes, it feels like with that Leo fire sign energy and this leadership energy that you're having, you're going to be receiving some really good news in the month of August. All right. All right. And let's move on to September. Put this card here. All right. So what's going on with Gemini in September? We have the Five of Pentacles. Huh, that's interesting. So it feels like something, you're kind of, were left out of something. I wonder what that is for September. It feels like you're kind of taking this, kind of like, maybe there was something that happened, a social event, something that they forgot to invite you. That's kind of the energy. It feels like you're riding so high on all this good news, and then something kind of bums you out in the month of September. But I feel like it's not heavy duty. It's something you can resolve with a conversation or an email. Or just a one-on-one sit down, but it does feel like something was a bit disappointing for you, or will be in September, huh? And let's see what's supporting that. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, this could have been someone very close to you. Yes, someone, your beloved, someone that was not thinking of your feelings. That's kind of the energy here. Someone who was a little insensitive and didn't include you in something. That's the vibe for September. And Spirit, give us a few more cards for that, please, for beautiful Gemini for September. Oh, hi, Samina. I just saw you there. I'm sorry. Would you, Samina, I can't remember. What sign are you? Are you still here? All right, we have the Page of Wands. All right, so yes, so there is some sort of, yes, I feel like with that feeling a little left out, or just a little kind of, yeah, sort of somebody not including you in something. I feel like there is some words about it. I feel like you reach out with that Page of Wands and you let them know. I think you trust them enough where you can reach out and talk about it. Yeah, that's the energy. Spirit, one more card, please. And it's the Justice card. Okay, so yes, Gemini, it does feel like there is a sense of balance and a sense of justice. So it does feel like things do come to a conclusion, and whoever kind of, whatever that was, I think they were held accountable for not including whatever that was. It could have been accidental. You know, it's so hard to know people's motivations, but it does indeed feel like there was a sense of justice at the end. Yes, very much so. Okay, so things do come to a conclusion. But let's get one more card for September for beautiful Gemini, please. All right. And it's the successful outcome to your problems. All right. And it's the Key card. So indeed, you do find a solution to that with the key. So you literally unlock the problem, and it does come to a conclusion. The door is opened. You do get justice for this, and I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you called this out. This is really important. We have to start doing that with poor behavior. I feel like so often we all stay quiet. Excuse me. But it is so important to call out poor behavior in a way that feels kind and loving, you know, and firm. All right. So now we're going to move on to Cancer. All right, beautiful Cancer, you're up next. All right. Okay, and does anyone else have a question? I think Samina was on here. Samina, I can't remember your astrological sign. Do you want me to do you next after Cancer? Oh, Muskan, I'm so glad you were on. Thank you. Pisces, that's right. Okay, so Mini-Me, let's move forward. Let's do Pisces now, and we'll come back to Cancer, okay? So let's do that now, because you always have to wait so long for Pisces, right? It takes so long. Let's do Pisces now. All right. So this is going to be a general reading, but Mini-Me, if you have a specific question once we get into it, let me know, okay? And so this is for the third quarter, July, August, and September. We have the Nine of Wands for July. We have the King of Wands for August. And we have the Fool card for September. All right. Woo. Okay. And then let's get our supporting cards here. And this is for beautiful Pisces and Mini-Me. All right, so Mini-Me and Pisces, as we start July, we have the Nine of Wands. So it feels like, yeah, feels like something has been very troubling for you. You've been worried about something. It's interrupted your sleep and it's made you feel very concerned. And this could be affecting your sleep cycle. It does feel like things are kind of intense for you right now. And I'm sorry about that if that's the case. It could have been that it's past because now we are on the 11th of July, but it does feel like something was troubling you and interrupting your dreams and your sleep. All right. And then let's get the supporting card here. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. So yes, I think Mini-Me, you've talked about this before. Is this, I feel like this is something involving three people. Am I on the right track? I feel like this, maybe it's yourself, someone else, your beloved, and maybe a third party. But it does feel like there is something that's concerning you about this group. That's the vibe. It feels like something is very concerning about this group. And let's get some clarification, all right, for beautiful Pisces and Mini-Me for July, please. We have the Two of Wands. All right, so you're waiting for something. You're planning something. You're trying to figure out your next move, all right, for July. Interesting. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you're being very methodical and very careful. And it does feel like one of these people in this group, they're very cautious, very cautious. Everyone's being very careful and very cautious. What they say, what they do. Nobody wants to step on anyone's toes. It has that feeling. It feels like everyone's being very careful. The month of July, I feel like somebody wants to say something. Yes, I feel a bit of anxiety. Someone wants to share something. Everyone's being very careful. Yes. And let's get an overriding message for July, please, Spirit. All right, and it's the Scissors card. And this is all about feeling disappointment in some affair, all right? So this situation has made you feel very disappointed, all right? So there's something about that, and you've had to kind of cut your losses with something. You've had to let something go. Could could be sort of feelings about something you had to move on and not feel so disappointed. It also could be that you're working through it. You're trying to strategize what you want to do next. That's kind of the feeling for July, all right? And then as we get into August, we have the King of Wands. I love this. Look at that. So Pisces, this feels like, wow, you really are kind of finding your passion and your power this month. So whatever this caution stuff was and feeling disappointed, oh boy, look at that lion energy. You've really risen to the occasion. Woo! You're large and in charge. Look at that. So yeah, it does feel like you're finding your inner Leo. You're finding that, you know, bossy pants energy for August. I love it. And then let's do a little clarifier here. Oh, with the Queen of Wands. That's interesting. So you have the King and the Queen of Wands. So indeed, whatever this was, you came together as a power couple. The King and the Queen of Wands are together. And they're very strong and they're moving forward together. So this is a power couple. So it feels like you both really start to come into your power around this connection. Yeah, whew, that's pretty intense. Yeah, it does feel like this could be, yeah, feels like you're starting to see things in the same way. That's the feeling for August, okay? And then we have the Queen of Cups. All right. So yeah, it does feel like there is something very kind of emotional and powerful around this. Like it does feel like you're coming into your power and everybody is really talking about how they feel more. That's the energy. Absolutely. And then we have the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is all about changing your perspective and really kind of feeling a little uncomfortable, kind of getting out of your comfort zone and how you look at things. So it does feel like you sort of really kind of readjust your the way that you're looking at the situation. You're feeling more powerful and more connected. Maybe it is that you're starting to come around and see their point of view, or they're starting to come around and see your point of view. But either way, it feels like you both feel very empowered by this. I love it. Woo! Beautiful. All right, let's get an overriding message for Pisces and mini-me for August. All right, and it's the Arrow card, and the Arrow says, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So it does feel like things start to swiftly move forward in August. Woo, I love it. That's great. All right. Dropping cards. All right, and then as we get into September, we have the Fool card, and what I love about this is things start fresh and new. So it feels like you're moving in the right direction, you're going there, and then everything starts fresh and new in September. All right, so it does feel like you pressed the restart or the reset button for things to get better. I love it. So it does feel like you're kind of feeling not so worried and not so upset about details, and you're sleeping better. And so now with that September energy, things start to fall into place. All right. And then we have the Empress card. And so indeed, yeah, this is interesting. It's sort of the classic nurturing card. So it does feel like you're being treated very respectfully and very lovingly. And it feels like you are getting kind of what you want out of this situation. I feel like you're being treated very kindly and very, yeah. And it also could be that people are supporting you, could be your children, people around you are really admiring who you are and what you and what you represent. That's kind of the energy too. It's almost like you're being treated very respectfully, actually. Yeah, it's a nice feeling, sort of the divine feminine energy. I love that. And let's get an overriding message here for Pisces and mini-me for September, please. All right. And this is birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So yes, that has a lot to do with the Empress energy. So something you really are flowing creatively. So things are really, could be maybe someone in your life is having a baby. Could be that you're having a baby. Could be that you're starting a new endeavor that's very creative. Could be you're a grandparent or an auntie. But whatever it is, this is happening in September. Really beautiful. And it gives everybody such joy. I can feel it. Everyone is very excited about this. And then let's get an overriding message for the whole quarter for Pisces. For July, August, and September all together, please. Overriding message, Spirit. Oh, look at that. It's the come together card. Wow. So indeed, it does feel like people are really kind of dropping their defenses and everyone wants to come together and really have more peace and more love. Yes, this quarter is all about kind of deciding, making a conscious choice that you want to be together. Look at that. And the 8, look at the infinity symbol with that beautiful togetherness. Oh, the giraffes, it's so beautiful. And the stork. This is all about really kind of abundance of the heart. That's the energy. You're just so full of love. And people are really wanting to celebrate you and love you. Yeah, that's the energy here. But yeah, it does feel like it's a little sticky in July, and then it smooths out, okay, as we finish. All right. Well, thank you. That was beautiful. And now we're going to move on to Cancer. All right. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad you liked it. Yay. All right. All right, Cancer, you're up next. Beautiful Cancer. All right, Spirit, what do you have for beautiful Cancer for July, August, and September, please? We have the Empress. We have Judgment. And we have the Queen of Cups. All right. All right, and we have the Four of Wands here. All right, and that's for July. Okay, so Cancer, this is beautiful. Look at you. You've got this beautiful Empress card. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous Mama Fox and her baby, the kit there. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. So I really feel like for July, you know, with your beautiful, some Cancers have their well, many Cancers have their birthday in July. So it feels like this is really a time of celebration for you. And with the Four of Wands, yeah, it really does feel like you are being honored for the amazing spirit you are and for who you are. I really feel that. It's really gorgeous. This is a time of celebration for you. This is a time of letting your hair down. This is really a time for you to appreciate your personal new year, really. You know, our birthday is our new year. And what do you want to do now? You know, how do you want to celebrate the next year of your life? How does that feel for you? And that's kind of the question, you know, Cancer. That's the feeling here. I really love that. It's like, it's all about you right now. It's beautiful. All right. And let's get a few more cards. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, you're kind of taking your time. It feels like some people are really kind of slow, they're taking their time working towards something. This could be you, but it also kind of feels like you've slowed down a bit. You've really enjoyed your life and you're taking your time. Whatever this goal is or whatever you're looking towards, it's taking some time. That's the feeling for July, Cancer. And let's get one more card. All right, we have the Four of Swords. So yes, it reinforces that whole concept. You really are going inward, taking a break, and really recharging and allowing yourself to really take space right now, okay? This is important. Good job. And then let's get one more overriding message for beautiful Cancer for July, please. Sure, you can ask a question. What sign are you? Because we're doing Cancer right now. It might be, you might get an answer in this, but H, you're welcome to ask a question. All right, Cancer. So this is the Clouds card, and this is about temporary problems. So whatever happens in July, it gets quickly resolved. If you have a little bump in the road or something shifts for you, it gets quickly resolved. All right. And then we have the Tower card, and that's all about a solid foundation with success and effort. So it sounds like you're on the right track, Cancer, for July. And it's good for you to take a little break and take some time out. And then in the long run, you will get great success for your hard efforts and you'll be rewarded. I love it. That's great. All right. And then Cancer, let's look at August. We have the Judgment card. So yes, so Cancer, this is interesting. Something has shifted for you in August. It feels like with your new year, your personal new year, you've decided to sort of let go of some old conditioning or old ideas or old value systems that just weren't working for you anymore. You know, I've had to do that so many times in my life. Oh my gosh. You know, I used to have these when I was young, very judgy, or have a thought about, oh, people who do this are all like this, you know, these big giant statements. And now I just realize, you know what, the world is a little more complicated than that kind of thing. And that's kind of what you're letting go of in August. It feels like you really are shedding something, an old belief system, and moving into a new kind of way of loving others around you. That's kind of the energy. And then we have the Empress card again. We have it twice. So this is all about, gosh, I feel like this could involve motherhood, nurturing. This could be someone that you are considered a mother-like figure to. I really do see that something is shifting for you. So maybe you're releasing some judgments that you had towards your mom or towards some older woman in your life. It looks like whatever it is, you're healing and you're shifting out of it. Yes, that's the energy in August, okay? And H, you're welcome to ask a question. And can you give me your sign, please? Thank you. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so that's interesting. So you're being gifted something in the month of August. This is interesting, This could have been something from a mother figure, and you're releasing maybe judgments that you had about this person. They come through for you. That's interesting. And you kind of thought of them as miserly, and then they come out of the blue and they gift you. That's what that energy kind of feels like. Yeah, Spirit, give us one more card, please. All right, it's the Ace of Cups. So that's you, Cancer, kind of starting fresh and new and really kind of allowing yourself to feel kind of open to this gift and really feeling loved that someone thought of you and really wanted you to have that. So that's a great feeling. Good for you, Cancer. It feels like there's a lot of healing by someone demonstrating, by actually gifting you something, whatever it was, large or small. They gifted you something and it was very touching for you and beautiful. So you're really going to learn a lot in August. I love that. All right. And Spirit, what's their overriding message, please? Oh, this is the Mule card. Someone who's very stubborn and unwilling to change. So this is indeed that kind of that mother figure, grandmother figure, you know, older woman figure that it kind of surprised you because they are so, you know, crotchety and not someone who would normally gift and be so loving and be so kind. And so it's very, it's it's surprising you're going to get your August surprise. That's great. All right, let's do one more overriding message. And it's the Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So yeah, it feels like the that sort of gifty, loving energy, it was temporary. So, yep, they go back to their old behavior. Yep. All right. But hey, you got to enjoy it for a moment. Wasn't that nice? I love it. All right. And then let's move on to September for Cancer. All right, Cancer. So as we start September, I love this. It feels like with this Queen of Cups, this is you and your power. Look at that. That beautiful queen water energy with that beautiful orca. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So it does look like you are really kind of feeling very satisfied. You're feeling like you've learned a lot through the summer. And then as September rolls, you're kind of feeling very, yeah, really beautiful. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. This could involve a fire sign. Could be that your beloved is a fire sign. Could be that you're interacting with a fire sign energy. But it definitely feels like someone comes around in September that wants to connect with you. And this could be you know, it's funny, I just got a phrase in my head. It could be a fellow teacher. It could be someone very similar to you that you see in September and you reconnect. It has a nice feeling though. This person feels like they really get you and they enjoy being around you. That's the vibe. I don't really get a romantic feeling. Could be. I get more a friendship vibe here. Yes. And then let's get one more card. All right, we have the Four of Wands. All right. So yeah, you had that over here in July. So it feels like you continue this sort of party energy, maybe part two. Maybe when you were at this party, everybody said, yeah, let's get back together in September. So you guys keep going. And you have part two of the party. And maybe this person is the facilitator of it, this Queen of Wands energy. And you can disregard male or female. Just this fire sign, very powerful, not a young person. This is someone who's more established. This energy, it looks like they really want to have fun and get together. Maybe it's their birthday. Yeah, could be. All right, and let's do one more card. All right. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Woo, okay. So it does feel like, yeah, maybe with that Seven of Swords energy, there was somebody that you kind of wanted to take a break from, maybe somebody from this energy that you wanted to not maybe be in this energy. So it feels like you are kind of taking back your power around something and you're doing it very carefully and very stealthily. That's the energy. Yeah, let's get some clarification on that, beautiful Cancer, for September. Woo woo. All right. All right. And that card is called Lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so whatever that Seven of, Seven of Swords energy, someone who is, that you really didn't like, maybe they did some behavior that wasn't healthy, and you are trying to be very careful and not be too angry with them. But yeah, surround yourself in white light and protect yourself in the month of September. And it could be that Queen of Wands energy. I doubt it, though. I feel like that's a supportive person with you. But it could be, yeah, it could be maybe they did something that didn't feel really good for you and you had to pull back. Yeah, could be. But it looks like you're not happy with someone in September. Let's get one more card, Spirit, please. Okay, and it's the Whale card, and that's great worry over nothing. Okay, so maybe they quickly explained it. And don't you think that's interesting, though? We have a whale here and a whale here. So this sort of emotional, watery, Cancerian energy feels like you were very concerned and then it got resolved, okay? So it does feel like there was some sort of misunderstanding with that fire sign. That's the energy. All right, and let's get an overriding message for the whole quarter for Cancer. All right. Spirit, please give us an overriding message, please. All right. And the message for this quarter is protecting treasure. And what that is all about, and that's a 3 and a 9, it's a 39. I like that, yeah. And that is also a 12, which then turns into a 3. So there's something about this third, and this is the third quarter. So the number 3 is very powerful for you. And so with this protecting treasure, what I love about this card, the message of this card is that really value and love the people around you, the people you can trust. And so I think this is your quarter where you're learning about who you love and who you want in your inner circle and who you deeply trust. You know, someone who would help you with a medical emergency, someone who would take care of your children, you know, that kind of trust. Someone who you would trust to, you know, drive your baby to their grandparents' house, you know, that kind of person. Someone very, very trustworthy and loving. So you're not only protecting your own heart and you're taking good care of yourself, but you're also protecting the beautiful people around you and showing them that you love them and you greatly respect them. So that's kind of your message this quarter with this beautiful 3 energy. And I feel like this is 2 other friends for a total of 3, or it could be 3 friends and you with a total of 4, something like that. There's a 3 involved in this. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, dear Cancer. And now we're going to move on to Leo. All right, and how is everybody doing out there? All right. And tell me where you're watching from. What's the weather like where you're at? I'm so curious. Does anybody have a question before I start Leo? All right. Now we're going to get into Leo. Beautiful Leo. All right, beautiful Leo. There you are. All right. Yeah, I live in the Rocky Mountains in America, in Western America, and it is very hot here, not as hot as parts of California, but it's very hot here, and I'm not that far from Canada, just a few hours drive. And so it gets very cold here. And, but right now it's very hot. It'll start to cool off in late September, early October. Yeah, and then it gets quite cold here into the negative sub-zero temperatures. All right. Okay, beautiful Leo, you're up next. All right. For July, we have the Four of Swords. We have the Five of Cups for August. And we have the Nine of Cups for September. Woo! Okay, beautiful Leo. All right, Leo, here we go. Well, Leo, we are in July, and so we're getting into your birthday season. So happy birthday in advance, beautiful Leo. All right, and so for July, we have the Four of Swords. So this is about taking a break. It feels like, yeah, in the spring you were probably very busy, and now with this beautiful summer weather, it looks like you're kind of down, you're recharging. You're really trying to figure out what you're going to do next. That's kind of the energy with this Four of Swords. You're kind of taking care of, kind of enjoying the sleepy days of summer. That's kind of the vibe here. Okay, beautiful Leo. And then what's supporting that? Ooh, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so yes, this lady is waiting for her ships to come in. You see that imagery? It really is beautiful. It can be kind of a combination card. It depends on what's going on with you. So one of the interpretations is that you've been waiting and waiting for an answer or something to change or something to shift, and you're trying to get it activated. And the other interpretation is that you're okay with that. You've done all the things necessary. Now the final ingredient to this to make it work is for these ships to come in, for then things to be activated. So it kind of depends on the interpretation. So Leo, I would say that right now you're okay with waiting. Like that feels okay for you. And you're going to be sort of busier later. That's kind of the energy. Okay, Leo? And then let's get a few more cards for Leo. All right, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about sort of waiting for others of importance or of power. So it could be that you're waiting for an answer. This could be a job offering. This could be a career move. This could be something involving the law, trying to sell a house or legal documents. But you are waiting for someone's answer. And they are large and in charge. So you are very kindly and very respectfully waiting for their answer. It also could involve an Aries. So this person that you're waiting for your ships to come in, it could be an Aries is involved in this. But let's get one more card to clarify, okay? All right, we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, Leo, it could be that this could involve something to do with money, trying to sell something, trying to, waiting for something to sell. And it looks like you're really being very careful with your money. And it feels like this Emperor has a lot of sort of power. You're trying to be very careful because if it goes one way, you've created a little savings to make sure everything's okay. If it goes another way, then you can start spending more and doing things that you normally do. So it looks like you're being very careful around all of that for July. And then let's get an overriding message, okay? All right. And this is the Flag card. And this says, don't be tempted to lower your standards. All right. So it really is saying, whatever happens with this financial matter, and being very careful and waiting for an answer from that Emperor and waiting for things to happen, keep your high quality standards up. You are a Leo after all. So don't be too penny pinchy. Take good care of yourself. You know, buy your things that make you feel beautiful and feel happy. You know, don't be too much, you know, you're not, you know, you still want to take care of yourself and feel happy in your body and in your environment. Okay. And then let's get one more card. And it's the Archway card. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. So yes, it feels like this opens up for you as you move into August, into your birthday month. Woo-woo! That's exciting. All right. And then for August, we have the Five of Cups. That's interesting. So it feels like you're a little disappointed over something. It feels like maybe something didn't happen the way you wanted it to, something you had planned, and maybe it didn't quite happen in the way that you wanted. It kind of feels like you were a little disappointed about something. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign was very disappointing. Maybe they went too slowly with something. That's what it feels like with this Knight of Pentacles energy. It feels like that energy wasn't there to sort of quick enough. That's the energy I feel. But let's get some clarification, okay, Leo? Spirit, please help us with Leo in August. All right, we have the King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, it does feel like there was some sort of words spoken very clearly to kind of clean that up. That's the vibe. Yeah, it feels like there was kind of a, you were able to get past the disappointment through really good communication and being very clear and really being very logical with how you felt. Okay. And then we have the Fool card. All right. So it feels like after that conversation of feeling disappointed, you were then able to start fresh and new and really kind of get past it and really feel okay about it and enjoy your August. Okay. All right. Let's get an overriding message, please, from Spirit for Leo for August, please. All right. All right. And it's the Pig card, and it's all about greed, and it says beware of greed. Okay, so yeah, maybe someone was not being very helpful. They were more concerned with working all the time. That's kind of the energy I feel. They were really kind of busy making money all the time, or worried about making a profit over feelings. That's kind of the energy, yeah. Yeah, and they were too slow. It's like they worked too much, and by the time they came back to you, you weren't into it anymore. That's kind of the vibe. Yeah, it feels like they were slow in helping or being kind. Okay, let's get one more card. All right. And it's the Chain card. And that's all about chain of events that will affect your life. Woo! So I think with that King of Swords energy, I think you have a conversation and you get really clear on things. And then you're able to be very, very logical with your next step. And you're very, very, you know, careful. So this, whatever you talk about in August and plan and manifest, that will really affect your life greatly. All right. Woo! All right, Leo. Now we're moving on to September. All right. So Leo, in September, we have the Nine of Cups. And what I love about this is all about feeling very full with life and feeling very satisfied. It's a little bit temporary, but who cares? It feels good. So this is all about your cup runneth over and over and over, and you feel very happy. So you feel very satisfied. Something has happened in the month, will happen in the month of September, where you feel very good about it, like very kind of patting yourself on the back and feeling like, you know, that worry you had over money and sort of communicating stuff, it's now paying off. It now feels very fruitful for you, okay? And then what's supporting that is the High Priestess card. So you really do tune into your psychic abilities and your psychic powers. I feel like people don't give Leo enough credit. They are very psychic and very tuned in. So it does feel like you really are kind of coming into your power in September. You really are, for lack of a better word, you become a very good bullshit meter. You really can read, yeah, you can really read it if somebody's not telling you the truth or not. You are really tuned into that, and you're very good at seeing that, okay? All right, and Spirit, what else do we have for Leo for September, please? All right, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, Leo, it does feel like there is that King of Pentacles energy. It feels really good for you. It feels like you're very, oh, shoot, excuse me. You're very satisfied with money, and you're feeling very powerful. And it does feel like you're not having to worry as we get into fall in the Northern Hemisphere. You don't have to worry about money as much as you were in July, okay? And I'm very proud of you. It felt like whatever happened in this month, it kicks off this month where you feel very satisfied and very tuned in, all right? And then we have the Six of Wands. So Leo, pat yourself on the back. That's beautiful. You really are, whatever you've been doing, it paid off. You really are feeling very happy. It feels like things are really working for you. This actually kind of feels career based. It feels like things are really working out with money flow and income and really feeling powerful. I love it. Good job, Leo. And then let's get an overriding message. All right. And we have the Psychic Eye. Woo! The Eye card. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. Yes, Spirit. You got it. And that's what we're saying. Your intuition is going to help you, I think, with career and finance. I think there's something about your intuition because you were so careful and cautious before. Now you can really get the benefits of it in September. All right. And one more card, Spirit. All right, and it's the Claw. And the Claw says, be careful. Do not take risks. So be very careful. So take everything slow and steady and really trust your gut. If you start to feel uncomfortable in your solar plexus, then walk away and take really good care of your money and keep an eye on things and keep your bullshit meter fine-tuned, okay? All right, and Spirit, what is Leo's overriding message for the entire quarter, please? Can we get a quarterly message for beautiful Leo, please? All right. Oh, I love this card. It's the Wide Open card. Woo! Gorgeous. So Leo, I love it. It looks like you are really open. It's like you've learned some really great lessons and you come out on this side with this whole quarter. Yeah, it feels like you really are learning to really keep yourself open because things have surprised you as far as like having good conversations and resolving things and realigning in the month of August, really watching your money in the month of July, and then ultimately having great success in the month of September. This feels really good, Leo. I love this energy. You're wide open to the process. You're humbled. You're kind of learning to stay open and available. Look at their body language. They're saying, Spirit, please guide me. Please help me. It's beautiful. And then we have a 4 and a 2, which is also a 6. So keep an eye on those numbers, all right? 6s, 4s, and 2s. Very good for you, all right? That feels really like get you on your path to being wide open, emotionally available, and available to learn and be humbled at what Spirit is teaching you. All right? All right. Thank you, Leo. And now we're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo. Do we have any Virgos out there? All right, beautiful Virgo. Let's get you started here. Okay, there's Virgo. All right, Virgo. Great. I'm going to push you forward a little bit, Virgo, here. There's a shine on you. Let's do that there. All right, Virgo, here we go. All right, for July, we have the 3 of Cups. For August, we have the Emperor. And then for September, we have the 8 of Cups. All right. Woo! I love it. All right. All right, beautiful Virgo. Okay, so for the month of July, we have the 3 of Cups. And what I love about this is you are in a real happy place. You're really having fun. Look at those raccoons partying. Isn't that great? So Virgo, you are definitely letting your hair down and kind of enjoying life in the month of July. And then supporting that is the 2 of Swords, but eventually you do have to make a decision about something. And you're kind of like, oh, okay, here we go. You have to go back in your head and make a decision. And so that's kind of the energy for the month of July, okay? All right. And then we have the King of Cups. All right. Okay. So yeah, Virgo, it feels like you really are kind of being a leader with your feelings. You really are tuning in. Look at that imagery. It looks like you really are tapping in and allowing yourself to really be the power of the way you feel. It feels like you are very centered and very connected. I love it. And then also with this Judgment card, it does feel like you're shedding an old life or an old value system or an old way of being, and you're shifting into a whole new life. That's the energy. Feels good. I like that. And then let's get an overriding message from Spirit for July for beautiful Virgo, please. All right, we have the Tower card, and that's all about a solid foundation and success with effort. So it really does feel like you're trying to be very successful, and you really are kind of allowing yourself to put in the work in order to make whatever your goal is happen. All right. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on in August. So in August, we have the Emperor card, and that's all about power systems and having to follow rules and kind of negotiating with power systems. So it feels like August is your month of kind of working on that as we get into your birthday month in August, September. It does feel like you are kind of working through some sort of power energy here. And then we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it feels like you're being very vulnerable and maybe trying to negotiate with a power system. You're sending a message, it feels like, to them, and we're not sure what the answer will be, but it does feel like you've put you've made your case, or you've put some sort of appeal in. This could be legal. This could be, yeah, something to do with paperwork and legality stuff, legislative stuff. This has something to do with casting your vote, sort of staking your claim, something about reaching out to the power system. That's the vibe here, yeah. Then we have the Page of Wands. So it does feel like, yes, you're very passionate about this. And with this Page of Cups and Page of Wands, it could involve children, could involve younger people. It feels like there is something about younger people. Are you advocating for them? I'm not sure what it is, but it's you're putting it out there. You're putting a message out to the universe. And then ultimately, with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you do indeed come into your power, and you do feel like you were able to get what you needed from that Emperor energy. Yes, it feels very satisfying. It feels like, and even if you didn't quite get it, you still feel okay. It's like you found your kind of power vortex for the month of August. It feels like you're kind of satisfied with the way things are going. I like that energy. It's nice. All right. And then let's get an overriding message for Virgo, please. All right. And we have the Axe card, and that's forces are working against you. Okay. So it does look like you are advocating pretty heavily, and you're not necessarily getting everything you need. But if you do, just keep in mind there are people who are not necessarily on your side. So you may have to do this, excuse me, very carefully and with very few people involved. All right. Okay. So now we're going to move on to September for beautiful Virgo. Here we go. We have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, Virgo, it's all about focusing on quality work and really putting your nose to the grindstone and doing a good job. All right. So you are definitely focused for the month of September. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So indeed, it feels like a message comes to you where you feel, this feels like the message came and it comes in September. Yeah, it feels like you are happy with this message. This could be romantic. This could be some sort of alliance. This could be from a water sign. It feels like you do get a message from someone in the month of September. And that's interesting. So you might be in the middle of working and then this message appears. That might be it. Yes. And then let's get a few more cards. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is all about, what I love about the Queen of Wands, it's all about passion. It's all about mystical energy, conjuring, really being unashamedly passionate about If you visualization and manifestation, it's also fire energy, fire sign energy. I love that energy. So it does feel like this sort of message from maybe this water sign. It may involve news of a fire sign. So that's kind of interesting. I like that. So, or it could be that you're tapping into your mystical and working very hard at really manifestation. That's kind of, yeah, you could take it either way. And this does involve this sort of Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, I feel like it definitely is a water sign. And this person is offering something to you. This could be romantic. This could be friendship. This feels like someone is offering something and wanting to connect with you. That's the energy. Yeah, it's really nice. And so it feels like this quarter overall, you're having to kind of work at things. You're being very successful at it after kind of having some downtime. You've shed some old stuff. You're working on something new. Not everybody is on your side with this, but you're still moving forward and staying in your power. And then ultimately something else comes in September, which is water sign energy. All right. And let's get an overriding message. All right. And it's the dog energy, and that's protection from a powerful friend. All right. So, hey, it helps to have those powerful friends, doesn't it? All right. So it does feel like you are aligning with someone who's very, has really good protective energy. I love that. And let's get an overriding message for the quarter, for the whole quarter. Spirit, what is Virgo's lesson and message for the whole quarter, please? Can you give us that, please? Hi, Nightfall Waves. How are you? What sign are you? Let me ask that first, and I'd be happy to answer a question. Let me just see if maybe your sign is coming up. I'm doing Virgo right now. All right, and your card for the quarter is the balancing act. I love it. So it really does feel like you have a lot of balls in the air and you're juggling beautifully and you're doing a very good job of it. It's also the 11 card, and you can add that together and have it be a 2. Either way, look for the signs of 11 and look for 2s, and that will really help you with that balancing, that duality. So it sounds like many things are happening, and it feels like you are indeed, your power numbers are really 11 and 2, and that will really help you as you make decisions throughout this quarter. All right, beautiful Virgo, thank you so much. And now we're going to move on to Libra, or we're going to answer. Oh, you're a Sag. Okay, Nightfall Waves. Let's move on to Sag. And then Nightfall Waves, do you want to have a specific question as I focus on Sag? Ooh, okay. So it's a love question. You got it. Absolutely. So we're going to do Sagittarius next, and we're going to focus on Nightfall Waves question. And let's get Sag out here. Beautiful Sagittarius. There you go. All right. All right. So for July, we have the Hierophant. We have the Wheel of Fortune for August. And we have the King of Wands for September. Woo, nice. right. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have the Two of Cups. Wow. All right, so Nightfall Waves, who's a Sagittarius, as we get into July, we have the Hierophant. So it does feel like you've been sort of tapping in spiritually. This could be, I don't know if you're a really spiritual person or very religious, but it does feel like that's been something important to you in July. Maybe your beloved, the person that you want to be with, there could be a spiritual aspect to your connection. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling for July. This could be maybe a pilgrimage of some kind, a missionary, something you did and you're doing this summer. That's kind of the vibe here. Could even be like, I mean, we could be more esoteric. It could be a yoga retreat, could be going to an ashram, could be a temple, something where, or nature too. It could be like going to a really amazing place in the world and, you know, like the Taj Mahal and really enjoying that and something like that. That's the feeling I almost, it's weird. I was thinking of redwoods. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I was thinking of, you know, when you stand underneath beautiful trees and giant redwoods, that was kind of an energy I felt. And then I got the Two of Cups here. So there's definitely a beautiful connection. Oh my gosh. It feels like I'm getting a good vibe from you guys. And I don't know currently what's going on. It feels like you said want to get back together. But I do know that he thinks of you very often. Yeah. And he is tapping into his spiritual kind of self, I think, to kind of see how it feels, you know, and kind of doing gut checks throughout the day to kind of see how that feels. Yeah, that's kind of the energy as we roll into the second half of July. All right. Oh, hi, fish out of water. Oh, this deck. Okay, let me tell you, and then we'll get back to the reading. I have a funny story about this deck. I thought I was buying one from a bookstore on eBay, so I got a good deal on it because normally they're very expensive. It's a very nice deck, but I accidentally bought a counterfeit deck. So it's the size of playing cards. So I use it for many, you know, smaller cards, but I don't recommend it. But I'm going to flash it on the screen here so you know. So this is it. It's called The Guardian of the Night Tarot, and it is stunning. And it's by M.J. Mulani. And what I love about this is that, or Mullanan, I guess, M.J. Mullanan, it's normally a much larger deck. So it would look more like this if you were to purchase it, and I would recommend buying it from a reputable source. And I know it's on Amazon and on Etsy and a lot of used bookstores and new bookstores. Okay, so that was my bad, and I did not feel comfortable returning it. It was very inexpensive because I thought it was used, and nope, it was counterfeit. So be careful of these little cards. They are really kind of, I've heard through the grapevine that they are not authorized by anyone. So this is totally, you know, but I adore the deck itself, and I look forward to purchasing the nicer version. Isn't it cool? Yeah. I know, but it's such a great deck. I can't help myself. This one will be retired once I get the proper deck. But I didn't want to deny it to you guys. It's so beautiful. All right, let's get some clarification for beautiful Nightfall Waves, who's a Sagittarius, for July, please. This looks pretty good. Now, Nightfall Waves, am I on the right track? Is there some sort of spiritual connection with the two of you? I'm I'm getting the 10 of Cups. So indeed, it feels like things were going very well until they weren't. So it feels like there was kind of a vision that you had of the full family package, that 10 of Cups energy. And it does feel like, yeah, feels like you really want that still. Yeah. Isn't that a great name? Nightfall Waves is such a great name. Yes. All right. And then we have the Hermit card. So indeed, you are now kind of in your own energy and kind of trying to figure out what you want to do and how to get out of that hermit mode and get more back into the connection. I'm hearing you. Yeah. And let's do one more, or even let's do 2 more cards for July. Let's see if we can figure out how to go forward here, okay? And maybe this is a good time for you to kind of go inward and really allow yourself to feel what it feels like. What do you miss? How that feels. All right, and then we have the Bell card, and that's an announcement. So something will be announced this month, okay? And let's do one more card. Yeah, you're in your hermit mode right now, yes. All right. Hi, Zoe. Is Zoe here? All right. And then we have the Crown card, and that's all about honor and respect, and it will come to you. Okay. So it does feel like this person, I think they realize that perhaps, yeah, perhaps they don't understand that you need to be treated much better. That's kind of my energy. And if this person, if Scott is not the one, then maybe someone else can honor and respect you, but it will be coming to you regardless of who the person is. That's someone you want in your space to love and honor and respect you, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna go into August. All right, so as we get into August, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is a feeling of letting go. This is kind of nobody knows what will happen in the future. So I think you kind of come to this place in August that you have to let go of outcome and find out what really feels good for you with or without that partner, okay? So you really are leaving it up to luck. You know, you're kind of just letting it flow and allowing yourself to just, you know, okay, if we get back together, that would be amazing. If we don't, there's lots of other people for me. And you get to this place of detachment. And I'm very proud of you. If you can get to that place, you've won. You've really won the spiritual game for yourself. You can feel really satisfied and really loved no matter what. You know what I mean? But it would be lovely if he could come back and you could continue. But if it doesn't happen, you're still whole and beautiful and lovely just as you are. And that's a hard message, but it's so powerful, okay? And then let's see what's supporting that Wheel of Fortune. We have the World. Okay, all right. So yeah, it does feel like the old chapter, whatever you guys were doing together, even if you do get back together, the old cycle, the old chapter is over. So August is, you know, mid-year. It's a time of renewal. It's a time of transition. So if you do get back together, it has to be different now. It has to be a different feeling. And that involves honor and respect and involves self-love and also allowing to be treated really the way you want and really saying it out loud. I don't know what age bracket you're in, but that takes a really long time to learn, you know? And so it does feel like, excuse me, the air conditioning is making me sneeze. I'm so sorry. And so that does really allow room for a whole new way of being, whether it's with him or someone else, and really allowing that beautiful. Also, it could be that he's traveling, and maybe that will delay the reconciliation. It could be that he might be very busy. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, 20 years. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, we're the same age. Yeah, I'm 54 too. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a big connection. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Let's get some more cards on this, okay? And then we have the Chariot. All right. So yeah, all about movement and balance. So it feels like maybe he needs to, I mean, I know it seems very obvious, but maybe he does need to go on a journey and find his balance. Maybe he needs to know what it feels like to not have you around, and then he realizes, you know, how much he needs you back in his life. There's something about that movement, or vice versa. It could be that you kind of let go and do your own thing for a while and see what happens, and let that old way of being fall away, and bring in, sort of literally conjuring, bringing in, moving that new balanced feeling back in, okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands. All right. So that's all about manifestation and power and kindness. The Queen of Wands is all about you, really. You're the Queen of Wands. So that's very Sagittarian, you know. You're a fire sign, and you are about magical thinking, and you are about doing that. So if, you know, because you had the Hierophant here, so I feel like you have some spiritual gifts that maybe, you know, of course I don't know what they are, but employ those in the month of August and do some beautiful meditation, ritual work. Yeah, something with fire, like burning old things that don't apply anymore, bringing in the new things, really conjuring the feelings of love and the feelings of connectedness that drew you together in the first place. Really draw on that energy, okay? All right, and then we have the Egg card, and that success is assured with good plans and hard work. All right, so it feels like August is your month of kind of resetting, letting go of outcome, allowing that Chariot energy to move and grow and work through you, and finding your queen power, letting the old cycle be and starting the new cycle. And success is assured with good plans and hard work. I love it. All right. And then we have the Dogs card, and that's all about getting together with friends. So this could be your opportunity to really tap in to non-romantic love, and tap into beautiful friendships with your animals, girlfriends, you know, platonic guy friends, people you feel really cared for and who love you. That's a great vibe. I can really see that. Beautiful. You don't? Okay. How about animal friends? Do you have animal friends? Because animals, oh boy, they're so wonderful, aren't they? And if you don't currently have animals, you can definitely tap into animal energy. Find a spirit animal that you love, like owls. Right here, we had owls right here. Look how beautiful that is. That gorgeous owl imagery. You could really have their snake energy. Oh, all kinds of great imagery for you. Excuse me. No animals? Okay. Yeah, and definitely like watching Animal Planet and being around sort of animal artwork and things like that, that gives you unconditional love. You know what I mean? It's so beautiful. Excuse me. All right, so as we roll into September, we have the King of Wands. And what I love about this is you finding your power and really owning, okay? And really finding your fire sign, finding that beautiful kind of Leo sassy pants energy and really owning it. And I feel like this is all about you finding your power as we get into fall, okay? And let's see what's supporting that. Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. And it feels like this is very prosperous for you. This is going to really come in handy. All this hard work you did with tapping in, doing the hard work, starting a new cycle, and then really finding your power as we get into September. It feels like this is your time to really reap those benefits of working so hard throughout the summer and doing all your emotional work around this. And it feels like in September, it's really going to pay off, okay? Beautiful. And let's get a few more cards. Spirit, please help us with Nightfall Waves. Sagittarius, please. All right, we have the Moon card. Ooh, all right. So it looks like in September, you're going to be coming to some really interesting conclusions, and you're really going to, some information will be revealed to you in September. Oh, so is it a yes or a no? Will you get back together? Well, I'm still trying to figure that out here. Yeah. All right. And then we have the King of Wands. Yes. So it does feel like there's some real strong male energy here, with this king energy. It does feel like, now what sign is he? Can you tell me what sign he is? Aries. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. So I do get that Aries energy here. So you look at this. We've got the King of Wands twice. So this is, he definitely makes his presence known in the month of September. Feels like there is some energy for him and some information is revealed. So I don't know if he's contacting you because he has to tell you something or if it's for reconciliation. So what I would like to do is I'm going to finish off here and then we'll see what the cards say. What is the answer for September for Nightfall Waves, for getting back together with Scott? Spirit, please help us. All right, we have the Basket card, and that's recognition and reward of merit. So it does feel like something is recognized and rewarded. All right, and then we have the Diamond card, and that's you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So it does feel like there is contact and connection in September. So whether or not that's going to take you to the next level of being back together, I don't know. But what I do know is that there is some sort of contact with his Aries energy. It's so strong in September. So it does feel like you're going to be receiving a gift. And did you see the Basket card? Recognition and reward of merit. So it does feel like he is going to want to talk to you about something and acknowledge something. So that's the best I can do, my dear. And then I'm going to get an overriding message for Nightfall Waves. Sagittarius, please. Spirit, give us an overriding message, please. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this is a good card. This is the Strength card. Look at that. Look at that. Now, this is all about learning that you are strong. And I think that's what this lesson is, this sort of your question and also this quarter. The lesson is all about finding your inner strength and knowing that you have this courage and this power inside of you. Good job. And so whatever does happen, keep me posted. I'll be back here online soon. Please keep me posted. And I do love readings once a month, and I should have the next one coming up really soon. Okay, my dear? And they're not astrologically based. They're more person to person, okay? Some are astrological, some aren't. It just depends on which one you get, okay? But I will make sure. And also I do private readings, and I would love to talk to you. Just click on my link and you go into the Stan store and you can get a reading there, and I send you a video reading, and it's very long and very personal, and we can really get into it more together. All right? Okay, my dear, thank you so much. And remember, you have strength and power in you, all right? And I look forward to September. Okay, my dear, thank you so much. And now we're going to move on to Libra. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for coming by. All right. Okay, Libra, you're up. Okay, Libra. For July, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Six of Pentacles for September. Okay. Woo! And in July, what's supporting the Three of Pentacles is the Nine of Wands. All right. Okay, so Libra, what's going on this quarter? All right, so for July, you have the Three of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Wands. So it feels like you're taking a break from work. Maybe you're on holiday a big chunk of this month, but you're definitely taking a break. It feels like things got a lot. You were real busy with work, and you are a good collaborator, and you're really great, and you're very balanced. You know, everybody says that to you. But, you know, Libra, it's true. And so for your inner balance, you needed to take a break from things, and good for you. And it feels like July was a good opportunity for you to do that. Okay. And then Spirit, give us a few more cards for beautiful Libra for July, please. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, Libra, it seems like you were you got back to work, you kind of finished with your break, and now you're feeling a bit kind of befuddled. Maybe everything was sort of topsy-turvy when you got back. It's almost like they couldn't be without you. And now you're kind of putting everything back in order. And it looks like this feels a bit overwhelming. You've got 5 or 6 different choices, 7 or 8, something in the 7 range. You have lots of choices. And so you're trying to figure out, maybe you're hiring someone. Maybe you're trying to figure out something with your business. This could be family related, how many days you want to be home versus be in the office. It does look like you're trying to make a decision this month, okay? And then we have the Devil card. Okay, so this could involve a Capricorn. It also could involve somebody who's kind of struggling with something. some attachment or addiction, or someone who's just really having a tough time and you're kind of feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're their caregiver, or maybe you were kind of forced to be their caregiver while they got better, and you're just feeling really overwhelmed. And so that really nice break that you took is very helpful, but it does look like there are some other mitigating factors that are just kind of intense for you this month, beautiful Libra. And so let's see what's going on in August. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. So what I love about this is you, my dear, this beautiful air, that beautiful owl. It's just gorgeous. So this Queen of Swords is all about being very clear, being very balanced, basically being you, being very Librian. And I love this. And what I love, and what I love about this card is that I think you're putting some boundaries up with this energy, whoever this was, this sort of someone or something where you're feeling very attached and it doesn't feel really healthy. It feels like you really are calling some boundaries and some good strong shots around here. You're really calling the shots. You really are deciding that you want things to change for the better. And I'm really proud of you. August is a really good month for that. Things are really kind of like, as we get into the fall, it's time to prepare, for winter. So that's great. So let's see what's supporting that Queen of Swords. Woo, the Two of Swords. All right. So yeah, you make a decision that you want things to change, and you want them to change now and quickly. And it looks like this causes a little bit of some feathers are kind of ruffled around this decision, but I'm very proud of you. Stick with it, because it looks like things will stop being so chaotic. This Five of Wands is a little bit intense, and it feels like once you make that decision, you're going to feel a lot better. And then we have the King of Cups. So it feels like this could definitely involve a water sign that you are definitely deciding about. No matter what, stay in your emotional power as you move forward, okay? All right. And then let's get an overriding message for beautiful Libra for August. All right, we have the money path, and that's a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Woo! So yes, once you're kind of free from all that and feeling more in your power, and you've made that strong decision, you now can focus on career and finance, and it feels really good for you. And then Spirit, give us a card for July, please. We have the Camel. And that's all about perseverance, and you will overcome problems. So camels, of course, are famous for that. They can last, they hold on to water and resources so they can, and their nutrients, so they can get through very harsh climates and long distances. So good for you. So it feels like you kind of deal with this energy of this kind of intensity of working and being delayed and having some sort of issues around someone, and then you're able to get back on track in August and really plan for the future. All right. And then let's see what's going on in September for beautiful Libra. We have the Six of Pentacles. So it feels like things really do fall into place. It feels like you are being gifted and things are really financially flowing for you. So that's great. So September is a really powerful month for you for making money and feeling really blessed with finances and security. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. So yes, so things on the personal level are getting better too. So it feels like whoever that was going through some stuff, things have really come around through in September, and you're feeling a lot better. Woo, good job. All right, and let's get some clarifiers for September for beautiful Libra, please. All right. We have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is all about really kind of, you know, mind over matter and really deciding something and sticking with it. So it feels like you have made this major shift in August, made the decision to shift gears, and then it starts to really kind of open up the floodgates. So things are working out financially and personally, and it feels really good, and it feels like it's giving you this sort of almost like feeling of clarity, and it's just lovely. And then in addition to that, you really are tapping into spirit with this Hierophant, and you really are allowing yourself, that's such a Libra thing, you know, you're not only being very logical, but you're also staying very much in the ethereal. So that balance, it's really a beautiful kind of gift that you have, Libra. So few people have that, where they can see multiple sides of the coin and really see things almost in the fifth dimension, but then also snap back and be able to work on the things that we all have to do every day, you know? And so it feels like you have that amazing ability. Good job, Libra. And let's get an overriding spirit message from Spirit for beautiful Libra. Oh, look at this, Libra. It's the Rose card, and that's romance is in the air. So not only are you feeling more balanced in multiple areas of your life, but it feels like the fires are really burning hot at home, and it feels really good for you, and it feels like you're getting got really fed in the heart department, and I'm really, oh, so happy for you. Beautiful, Libra. So let's get an overriding message for the quarter for Libra, please, Spirit. All right, and it's the Talisman. Ooh, okay. So it feels like there are certain things that really have given you this beautiful kind of, this sort of superpower of having all these elements really feel good and be in alignment. So it feels like you really are relying on signs from the universe. So rose is a great sign, that beautiful rose, the camel, those are great signs. Owls, I see a lot of owls in this reading. Those are a great talisman. And then also we want to look at these numbers, the 4 and the 9, and that is 13, and that makes 4. So I would look at the 4, the 9, and 4. So it seems like those are really good power numbers for you to really keep an eye out, in addition to certain animals and certain plants and other things that are personal to you, okay, that really give you you can do, you know, I love, of course, I love green adventuring, but I just love minerals, beautiful stones and crystals and minerals, and it could be a lot of things for you. And Libra, you know, you're all about the scale too. So look at that. That's a, you know, if you want to put these in your house, these are great, great talisman for looking at what will give you luck and prosperity. But it sounds like you're employing those this quarter. Good job. All right, beautiful Libra. Thank you so much. And now we're moving on to Capricorn. All right, beautiful Capricorn. Here we go. You're up next. All right, Capricorn. What's going on this quarter? July, August, and September. Spirit, please help us with Capricorn. All right, for July, we have the King of Cups. For August, we have the Six of Swords. And for September, we have the Ace of Swords. All right. Beautiful. All right. Okay, Capricorn. So as we start the quarter, we're already in it. In July, it looks like you really are tapping into something. It feels like with this King of Cups, I love this energy. It feels very, feels like you're kind of a leader. I feel like this is kind of almost like a father energy. I feel like you're emotionally very kind and very balanced. And I feel like you really are nurturing and helping others. Look at that beautiful orca energy. Gorgeous. And so what I love about this is it feels like, you know, you could be a father yourself. You could be a mentor to others, but it really does feel like you are tapping into that energy. And Capricorn, you know, I've gotten that so many times with your readings that you really are kind of meant to be a father, a mentor, a leader, somebody who is very kind and loving and really is also very practical and really can teach, especially young men and women, kind of how to navigate the world. And that seems to be a recurring theme every time I read for you. And Capricorn, it feels like this is really your power. You know, you have this magical gift that younger people really like to listen to you and learn from you. And that's great. That's wonderful. All right. And then what's supporting that is the Nine of Cups. So indeed, this is a blessing. You have this gift. This is your blessing and your gift here on earth right now. Beautiful. And you really are in your power vortex and you are doing it. Beautiful, Capricorn. All right, let's get a few more cards. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. So maybe you have just finished raising some children and they've moved on, or they're going to be moving on in August with that 8. Could be that they're leaving the nest. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling, but you feel very blessed because you did a great job. Let's get one more card. And then we have the 10 of Cups. So indeed, I feel very family. So whoever's listening to this, that's a Capricorn. And as we are getting into college season and moving out of the house season and the end of high school and all that kind of stuff, it does look like this was a family energy and someone is moved out of the nest and you're looking back on it with love, such love and reverence. And oh, Capricorn, beautiful. I love it. And then what's the overriding message, Spirit, for Capricorn for July? All right, and it's the tulip. Great passion. Ooh, I love it. Beautiful. All right, and for August, Capricorn, we have the Six of Swords. So it does look like you are sort of feeling very proud and patting yourself on the back. Job well done for August. Very proud of you. So what are you going to do next? Ooh, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. How wonderful. So maybe you're taking some time to really go inward and really enjoy this time in August. That's beautiful, Capricorn. I love it. And then we have the Temperance card. So it does feel like you are kind of in this sort of feeling of balance and feeling of kind of feeling really grateful that you did a job well done, but also really feeling kind of sad because you're not going to see them every day. So there is kind of this mixed feeling with this Temperance card, but in the long run, it does give you a sense of balance. And I really do love that. It feels like you really are in your power around this. Yeah, you're kind of owning it and you're not sort of going really off the rails like, oh my gosh, I miss them, or oh, see you later. You really are finding a real nice spiritual balance around this disconnection. All right, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So now you're deciding what you're going to do next. I love it. Woo! All right. And then we have the boat card, money and property through inheritance, winning or a windfall. So looks like you're going to be saving some money with less people in the house. No, but it does really look like there's something very advantageous coming your way financially for the month of August. That's great, Capricorn. Beautiful. All right. And then for September, we have the Ace of Swords. And it's all about starting something new. You just got the Ace of Swords here. So this is Spirit really reinforcing, Capricorn, that it really is your time in September to come up with new ideas and really go forward with those new ideas. This is a whole new chapter for you. And you really are, like, this is the idea stage with maybe having a little more extra money and really feeling really happy and wanting to do something next. This could be investing in something. This is really exciting. I love it. And then you have the Two of Cups. Oh, how lovely. So it does look like there is an alliance. You'll be making something new now that you have more time. It looks like this could be a new enterprise of love. It also could be just a partnership in general where you want to put your money into something that feels really fun and new and creative. Could be a new business, could be an online endeavor. Something where someone else is involved, though. I love that. That's really nice. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, I love that. And basically, you know, Capricorn, that's you. I love it. So you really are finding your power, and you really are, like, I love that. You're kind of relaxing and looking back on things and really feeling sort of satisfied. I love that feeling. It's lovely. This could involve new love because look what we have here. We have the Ace of Cups. So it does look like someone really would like to be in your space with that Two of Cups energy. Maybe this is someone you thought would be a friend, and now it's kind of turning up the volume into the different zone of love. So it could be someone has really had their eye on you, and now that you have more time, they really want to connect with you. And look at this. We have the Ring card, and the Ring card is a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. I love that. So that's up to you, Capricorn, if you want to make it romantic or business or a mix of both. This could be a colleague that you sort of walk in one day and you realize that you think they're amazing and you want to go to the next level. But either way, there will be a connection, a long-term connection. I love it. All right. And let's get an overriding message from Spirit. Spirit, what's their overriding message, please? For beautiful Capricorn, for Q3, please. All right, and it's the Spark card. Woo, I love it. So Spark is all about feeling, you know, that ta-dung, you know, that lovely ding, kind of Tinkerbell sound feeling. You really are feeling this lovely new, you're sort of finding your passion. What do you want to do now going forward? And I love these numbers. We have the 3 and the 4, which makes 7. So it feels like July was your kickoff to this new life where you have new sparkle and joy. And you look at life like, what do I want to do? What makes me happy? Oh, I love that. Look at that imagery. All right. Well, Capricorn, congratulations are in order. This sounds beautiful. All right, dear Capricorn, have a great quarter. Thank you so much. And now we're going to move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Beautiful Aquarius. All right. All right, Spirit, give us some beautiful cards for gorgeous Aquarius, please. For July, we have the Hermit. We have the Tower for August. And we have the Star card for September. Woo! All right. So Aquarius, as we get the quarter going here with July, it looks like you are definitely sort of going inward. And Aquarius, it looks like you really are trying to sort of find some answers to some things with this Hermit card. You're spending a lot of time going inward and really relaxing. And this is such a great time of year to do it in the Northern Hemisphere. It's nice and sunny and there's a lot of downtime. A lot of people are on holiday. So it does feel like you're given a little bit of a break where you really can do some inward work. And let's see what's supporting that. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, it feels like things weren't real satisfying and you're kind of not sure and you're kind of deciding what you want to do next. You know, it's sort of like, kind of a feeling of blah, you know, and so now it's your time to sort of use this opportunity to really enjoy yourself and really get to know you, you know, and enjoy your internal world. All right. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So it does feel like at some point you have to get back to work and get back to collaborating with others and making a living and all that jazz. So it does look like you have that time and then you decide that it's time to go back to work and take care of business. All right. And then it does look like you are concerned about money. And so you are being very careful with your money for the month of July. All right. And then Spirit, what is their overriding message for July? All right. And the message is grapes. Time to go out and have some fun. All right. So maybe you were like, okay, that was fun. It was okay. Got to go back to work and da-da-da-da-da. But now I want to go out and have some fun. Maybe it was really good for you to have some downtime because then you were deciding, yeah, now I want to go do some more fun stuff. And maybe you've been making plans. Yeah. All right. And then in August, looks like things really kind of shift. Something happens very suddenly with this Tower card. It does feel like you're kind of like thrown off your game a little bit and you're not sure what to do of it. Yeah, you're kind of like, what the heck? And then you have the Page of Swords. So it feels like something happens very impulsively. This could be a younger person, you know, that accidentally crashed the car, you know, I mean, I don't wish that on anyone, of course, but this could be something where a young person did something very impulsively and it created a big shift. And you're going to be dealing with it like a pro and you'll be doing a great job of it, but it does feel a little worrisome. And so it looks like now you're going to be a lot more careful and a lot more cautious. All right. And then again, we have the Hermit card. Isn't that amazing? So it does feel like, yes, you decide that you really want to keep going inward. Also, this Hermit energy could be different. This could be that you have a Virgo entering your life or someone that you interact with that has strong Virgo energy. That could be it. Yeah. And then we have the Queen of Swords. And so that feels like, yeah. That feels like that's you with your Aquarian air energy. And it feels like you and this Virgo are really connecting. So it does feel like you have kind of an intense energy of something shifting. And it could involve yourself and a Virgo. But it also could be someone that you have decided to, take a break from after this Tower energy. Yeah, let's get a little more clarification from Spirit. All right, and then we get the Six of Swords. So it does feel like you do feel like much better when you do walk away. That's kind of the energy there, all right? And let's get an overriding message for August. All right, and we have the shield card, and that's you need to defend yourself. So yeah, with all that sword energy, the page of swords and all of that, so it does feel like that tower energy. In the long run, you are very victorious and things work out beautifully, but you've got to keep your guard up and you've got to be very clear in your communication with that Queen of Swords. That's you, my dear. That really strong, powerful, clear communication to get through. All right. All right. And then let's see what's going on in September. We have the Star card. Beautiful. That's you, my darling. This is the card of Aquarius, this beautiful star card. Look at that. So you really are in your power. You already were in your power here, but you're getting even more in your power with this beautiful star card. And the month of September, you really kind of get into your mojo. I can feel it. And then what's supporting that is the Three of Cups. So yeah, it does feel like after kind of walking away from whatever that energy was with that hermit energy, you're now ready to single and be mingle, or what is it? Mingle and be single and kind of go out there and enjoy yourself and have fun. And September is such a great month. It has so many fun things going on. Harvest. I really encourage you to tap into harvest festivals, all that kind of stuff. It's just lovely. So things, you know, kind of pre-fall kind of energy. I think that would be really fun and very nourishing and get you out. And then you can see that grapes energy. That's when they harvest the grapes in September and October. So yes, get out there wine tasting, something fun for you, Aquarius, okay? You beautiful water bearer. You want to go out there and have fun. All right. And let's get a few more cards. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you start juggling. You're juggling things and you're really having fun and you're working hard in collaboration. So you have 3 and 3. So it does feel like you are in more of group energy as we get into September. I love it. Ooh, and then we have the overriding message for September is the Tulip card. How beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. It's called Great Passion. So it feels like you really are tapping in to some really kind of fun energy. So it feels like, wow. So there was kind of a shift, kind of dramatic shift over here, kind of going inward, then it kind of a dramatic shift. And then you have some great passion once you start getting out there and having fun. Oh, beautiful. All right, Spirit, what is Capricorn's overriding, or excuse me, not Capricorn, I'm so sorry, Aquarius. What is Aquarius's overriding message for the third quarter, please? All right. And it's the Movement card. Oh, I love it. That's so great. So yes, this is all about kind of moving forward, getting that kind of chi flowing, getting that mojo going. You really want to feel what it feels like to be out there and really get out of that hermit mode. Nothing wrong with being in hermit mode. I've done it many times in my life, but it feels like the kind of the message overall is to move and get through and learn and do a walkabout and really learn how to tap into your heart chakra and really have fun. All right. Woo! And have some great passion. And if, you know, you'll be taking care of yourself in August and you're going to go out and have some fun. And then ultimately you'll be moving and shaken. All right. Woo. And also that's a 2 and an 8, which is a 10. So those are your power numbers: 1, 10, 2, and 8. So those are beautiful. So it feels like when we get to October, it feels like something really fabulous is going to come to fruition. And I'll be doing October readings in around the 20th of September. So check back if you want to know more about your next quarter or quarter 4 and your beautiful reading for October. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. This was lovely, and we did about 3 hours. Woo! So we got through some nice personal questions, plus we did all 12 signs, and I will have timestamps below. All right, everyone, thank you so much. And let me do one more card for the collective. This is just for us in general. Doesn't have to be any astrological sign. This is just all of us in general getting by and really, thriving and really loving ourselves and learning how to support and love others as well. All right, so let's get the collective reading here. All right, Spirit, what is our collective reading for everyone watching right now, please? And I'll have this time-stamped, okay? What is our collective reading for this quarter now until the end of September? What is our collective reading for all of us, please? All right, we have the Gentle Gardener. We have Stormfields. And we have Magic Stream. Wow, look at that. So it really, I love this. These are beautiful, beautiful cards. And these are, I'll put the box out here. This is the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. These oracle cards, beautiful cards. And so the message I'm seeing here with the Gentle Gardener is we really do have to work on manifesting what we want in the world. If we want people to be more polite and kind, then we need to really manifest that with the Gentle Gardener and really create all of the things that we want and we put out in the world. Okay, beautiful. And that's a number 2. So it really is not just thinking of number 1, but thinking about the collective, the other person, number 2 as well. And Stormfields, it looks like, we go through rocky times, and it looks like that's the number 9. So maybe in September, collectively, globally, or nationally, looks like we're going to go through some stormy fields a bit. And so I want you to stay strong. And I want you to definitely, definitely stay in your power, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Harsh. You know what? I've been on for 3 hours. I'm going to sign off pretty soon. I so appreciate you. I'll be back on. I'll be doing love readings really soon. I'm going to post it. So please subscribe to my channel and you can get a notification of when I do the love readings, and I'd be happy to do a reading for you next time. And then if you want to do a personal reading, you can just follow the link on my bio in my homepage. Okay, I'm so sorry. I've been doing it for 3 hours, so I have to take a break. But we're doing a collective reading, and I hope you tap into this. Okay, Harsh? So we were talking about really manifesting what we want in the world and working together and thinking of the other with the number 2, and not just thinking of ourselves, but thinking of how the other would want to be, and how if I want to be treated with respect, I give respect, etc., etc. And then talking about storm fields, and we might be collectively in for a bit of a storm in 9, which is September, but we're going to ride through this beautifully and we're going to learn a lot. Okay, I think it will make us have more compassion for each other and be more loving. Okay. And then finally, we have the Magic Stream card. And this is all about really dipping in to magical thinking and really sort of letting yourself sort of imagine things that we thought we had to let go after childhood. But now we can really dip into these and really be powerful and fresh and new. And it's really interesting because this is an 18, which also is a 9. So it feels like we may go through stormy times collectively, but ultimately we're going to find the answer by really kind of almost like a spiritual cleanse of really loving ourselves, dipping into ancient wisdom, and really learning how to really be fresh and new. All right? All right. Sure. Yeah. Okay, you want to pick out one? All right, that's fine. Okay. All right. There's 3 here. You want to, which one would you like? 1, 2, or 3? For your message. Pile 2. Okay. And your message today is, ooh, the Tower. Something very dramatic is going to happen. Things are shifting very dramatically for you. The good thing about the Tower, though, is once it's over, it doesn't ever come back again. Isn't that lovely? So somebody or something is going to sort of be flushed away from your life. Something is going to change very dramatically. And I have a feeling that in the ashes of the what's left over, you're going to build something new and shiny, and that's very prosperous and very fruitful. All right. So don't be scared of it. It might be a bit dramatic, but you know, kind of like a rainstorm, but then all the flowers grow and we get more water in our fields and in our oceans and in our rivers. So just remember that it's a dramatic change. It's not a gentle, subtle change. All right. Okay, you are welcome, my dear. All right. And then so collectively, I think that his card is really important for us to look at. I'm going to put it up here. The Tower energy is all about really intense change. And, you know, we're not put on Earth to sort of, you know, kind of like just be numb. We're put on Earth to learn some really powerful and beautiful lessons. So oh, really? Yeah. Oh, good. Well, good luck with that. It sounds like that was dramatic, and I wish you all the best, my friend. Okay? And it feels like that kind of energy, like I'm really proud of people that are kind of taking, kind of really being love warriors right now. I think that's the message. I'm so proud of all of us. Despite a lot of negativity in the world, we're staying strong and we're staying powerful. And, you know, and I really appreciate Harsh was saying, you know, he has no contact with someone. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do rather than stay and fight. Sometimes you need to have no contact for your own mental health and your own spiritual health. Okay, so I feel like, yes, it does mean it's going to change. Yes, it will change for the better. So think of it this way. Think of a dramatic world event, you know, for example. Afterwards, people are kinder to each other and more, you know, they really hold on to connectiveness. They call their family, how are you? You know, so dramatic events will remind us of how important the few precious people we do have around us. All right. So things are definitely going to change no matter what. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I am so happy to have been here today. I'm sending you all lots of love and just hugs and kisses, and take good care. I'll be back very soon. I'll be doing love readings very soon. Thank you.